In our time, everyone wants to be followed or liked in the social media. Halos lahat na lang ata gusto maging content creator or influencer daw. But today, the church celebrates a different kind of influencer. The real influencer that must be followed and liked. The saints. They are the real influencers. They did not live for likes, but for love. They did not seek followers, but led others to follow Jesus. My dear brothers and sisters, on this solemnity of All Saints, we celebrate not only the famous saints whose names we know, but also the countless ordinary saints whose names are written not in books, but in the heart of God. Together with this feast, we also mark the culmination of the visit of the pilgrim icon of our Mother of Perpetual Help here in the Mother Church. What a beautiful timing. These two celebrations are reminders that heaven is not a distant reality and holiness is not an impossibility. The first reading from the book of Revelation gives us a glimpse of heaven. John says, "They washed their robes in the blood of the Lamb." John sees a great multitude that no one could count from every nation, race, people, and tongue. Parang fiesta sa kalangitan. And it's an image of heaven overflowing with diversity. Young and old, rich and poor, known and unknown. But notice that they are not there because they are perfect. John says they washed their robes in the blood of the Lamb. They are sinners, transformed by grace, redeemed by love. Heaven, then, is not an exclusive club. It's the fulfillment of love. Hindi ito para sa mga perfect, kundi para sa mga nagsusumikap magmahal ng tapat. And if heaven is full of forgiven people, then there is still room for you and for me. May puwang pa para sa atin sa kalangitan. But we may ask, what made them saints? Paano sila naging banal? The second reading and the gospel gives us the blueprint of holiness, or the key to heaven. From the first letter of John, see what love the Father has bestowed on us, that we may be called children of God. That is the heart of holiness, to live as beloved children of the Father. Bago pa tayo maging mabait at banal, tayo muna ay minamahal. Holiness begins not with what we do, but with who we are. Beloved children of God, iniibig na anak ng Diyos. Holiness, then, is not about being flawless and perfect, but being faithful and patient in love. The saints are not superheroes. They are sons and daughters who never forget the Father's love. In the Gospel, Jesus proclaims the Beatitudes. Notice, my dear brothers and sisters, how Jesus doesn't say, "Blessed are the successful, blessed are the beautiful, blessed are the perfect, blessed are the popular." He says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, the meek, the merciful, the peacemakers, the persecuted." In other words, the saints are the blessed ones who took love seriously and humbly. The saints lived out the Beatitudes, the right attitude of Christian living. They are the poor in spirit because they rely not on possessions, but on God. They are the meek because they choose gentleness in a world that glorifies power and aggression. They are the merciful because they reflect the face of the Father who always forgives. They are the peacemakers because they believe reconciliation is holier than revenge. Sila ang mga tunay na banal dahil isinabuhay nila ang buhay ng ating Panginoon. Let us once again look at that one woman who lived these Beatitudes perfectly, Mary, our Mother of Perpetual Help. She was poor in spirit because she depended solely, completely on God. She was pure of heart because she said yes with all her being. She was merciful because she carried in her arms the very mercy of God. She was meek because her greatness was hidden in her humility. That is why she deserved to be in heaven, as affirmed by the dogma of the Assumption that we also remember today, 75 years ago, as proclaimed by Pope Pius XII. My dear friends, Mary and all the saints remind us that holiness is not about the halos. Kadalasan nakikita natin ang mga santo projected with halos. It's not about the halos. It's about the humus. The word halo makes us think of glowing circles above saints' heads, shining perfection, otherworldly goodness. Parang sobrang malayo sa atin. But the Latin word humus, from which we get human and humility, literally means earth or soil. It's what you find when you touch the ground. So holiness is not about looking heavenly. It's about living humbly. It's not about shining above others, but about being rooted in God's love, down to earth and real. In other words, holiness is not a glow you wear, but a grace you live. Sainthood is not about elevation, but incarnation. God meeting us where we are, in the dust of our lives. The saints did not start with halos. They started with humus, with their feet firmly on the ground, struggling, praying, loving, falling, trying again. That is why holiness is possible for us, because it grows from the soil of our humanity. Kaya't maaari tayong makasama sa hanay ng mga banal kung mamumuhay din tayo sa pagmamahal at kapakumbabaan. Ang kabanalan ay hindi para sa mga piniling iilan, kundi para sa pumipiling mamuhay sa pag-ibig ng Diyos araw-araw. At katulad ng titig ni Maria sa atin, marahil kanyang ibinubulong, "Anak, sundan mo si Kristo sa landas ng kabanalan. Tularan mo ang lahat ng mga banal na namuhay sa pagmamahal. Maging kahanay kanawa nila sa kaluwalhatian." My dear brothers and sisters, let us live the Beatitudes each day. May we be poor enough to depend on God, meek enough to forgive, pure enough to love, and brave enough to be saints, not someday, but today. Like the saints in heaven and here on earth, hindi sana tayo maging mga content creators. Bagkus, maging content sana ng ating buhay ang ating Creator. Hindi sana tayo maging kumikitang influencers. Bagkus, maging influencers na nakikita ang holiness. May this be our hope, for this is God's desire for us. Through the prayers of all the saints and the intercession of our Mother of Perpetual Help, may it be truly so in our lives. Amen.